We are talking brain health right now with nutritionist Rachel Caven. Great to have you back on the show.
Thanks for having me.
And you know what, it's funny because there's been a lot of topic of discussion on the kids and back to school lunches and kind of keeping their brains going. However, there's the rest of us too, and the moms that are kind of just drained with having to kind of be concerned about all this stuff, and it's utilizing our brain power. And you've got some great tips for us when it comes to our brain health and what we need to be able to consume as well.
Yes, absolutely. So being a mother, when you're pregnant, your brain actually shrinks. If you're not getting enough of the omega-3 fatty acids, especially the DHA, your baby needs those fats in order to build its brain because its brain's increasing so rapidly. So if you're not getting enough, your baby will just steal it from your brain, and then you're stuck with mummy brain.
Okay, but it's so true. You forget things. You have no idea. You can't even talk. I mean, it's a true thing. So I feel better now.
That plus the sleep deprivation.
That's true. But I like this because it's 2% of our body weight, but it takes up 20% of our energy. I love that stuff.
Yes. So our main fuel for the brain is glucose, so that's why we like going for the really, the pastas, the sugar. When the kids are studying, they want the candy and the coffee, all those stimulants, because your brain loves using that fuel, but then you crash. And too much insulin, anytime you have too much sugar, your body's producing a lot of insulin, and that can actually cause a lot of diseases in the long term, like depression and Alzheimer's and things like that.
Okay, so there's ways to be able to beat this. Food, especially for you, is a great way. So let's go through some of the things that people can do. And you've even got a great recipe for people that they want to try this at home.
Yep, absolutely. So what we want to do is focus on getting lots of protein, because that's where we get the amino acids, which is the building blocks for all the neurotransmitters. And then, of course, the omega-3 fatty acids. So the best source is the fish, doing salmon, tuna. You want to make sure that you and your kids are having fish at least 3 times a week. If you have fish haters in your family, you can do a fish oil supplement. You want to make sure it's a really good quality one, because fish is very high in mercury. So if it's a very poor quality fish oil supplement, it can have a lot of toxins in it as well.
So if you're going to invest in doing this, invest in a good fish oil.
Yeah, because otherwise it could be more harmful. You can get the flax or the omega-3s from the flaxseed. However, the conversion rate is very poor, so it's better to get it from an animal source. So either the fish, they have the ALA, which is the vegetarian source, and make that into the EPA and DHA for you. Same thing with the omega-3 eggs. All they do is feed the chickens flax seeds, and then they convert that into the active forms for you.
Do you recommend this then? If you're making the choice and you're getting your eggs?
Yeah, always do omega-3 if you can. The free run is the best, because then the chickens have free range to whatever they want. They have happy lives.
They're running around and they're eating flax, right?
Yeah, exactly. And also with the eggs, you get choline in the egg yolk. So, not always, but I do recommend eating the egg yolk if you can. And then you get the choline, which is the main building block for acetylcholine, which is a neurotransmitter for memory.
Okay.
So eggs are good. Nuts and seeds, with the pumpkin seeds here, you get lots of zinc. And walnuts are actually one of the best nuts for brain, and you can remember that because they look like little brains. They have lots of vitamin E as well, and they also increase your production of melatonin. So melatonin helps you get to sleep at night, which is going to be so good for your brain health.
Fish, flax, okay, nuts, I'm good. Can remember this right now.
Good.
And just hit on this quickly because I want to get to the recipe really quick.
Okay, and then the other factor, you actually have most of your nervous system in your digestive tract. So that's why if you're nervous for something, you can have digestive issues. So it goes the opposite way. If you don't have the good bacteria, then that can cause neurological symptoms. So again, we always screw up yogurt. Yogurt's very healthy, but then we add a lot of sugar and artificial things and colors. So we want to do plain Greek yogurt. Kefir is really, really great. It's a really strong flavor, so add it to your smoothies, you won't taste it. Or a really high quality probiotic supplement, especially after taking antibiotics.
Okay, you showed us that fish. So what should Pete, just do this really quick. What would they need? You don't even have to mix it together. You need an egg,
a bit of ginger, anti-inflammatory, some maple syrup, just because it's delicious. We're going to mix that together, pour it on the salmon, and then we're just going to sprinkle on top the crushed walnuts. So you're getting all of these ingredients in one. It's super easy. When you're doing a fried fish.
Egg, maple syrup.
Yep. I'll put the recipe on my website as well.
This was which one?
That is ginger.
Ginger,
just
and then
anti-inflammatory.
on top, and then you just spread it and you bake it and you're good to go.
Yep, absolutely.
Awesome. RachelCaven.com if you're looking for more information. You're going to post this recipe for us. RachelCaven.com. Thanks so much.